that. So in the U.S., we've been, our movements have been they've been criminalized, they've been demonized, and so on. And the latest thing to happen is coming out of the administration. The FBI has been surveilling us, and they've now created this term called Black Identity Extremists, BIE, Black Identity. So for the fact that we have the audacity to say being Black is not a crime, or for the fact that we have the audacity to organize and to demand our rights and to demand justice, we are now being characterized as a problem, which is, is not new. It's not new.
Subversive.
We've seen this before.
Radicals.
Right? Radicals, all of these things. But the state has now said they're such a threat that we're going to systematically begin this program that will allow us to effectively, deem them as a threat, right? Like almost like a terrorist threat, a threat to our national security. And so I just want to, I want to raise it in this space just because the more we, assert ourselves, the more we're able to capture the imagination and change hearts and minds and so on, the more those who are in power and who are okay with the status quo begin to devise or refine their methodologies that'll allow them to repress us and suppress us. And I just want us to be mindful of the morphing of that, and remind allies and folks who are co-conspirators in this movement to stay vigilant for the ways in which the state morphs to deal with us, people that they see as a threat. Right. It's happening with this kind of federal level, but it's also happening at the local level. There are new laws that are criminalizing protests. They're calling some of our tactics, they're calling us economic terrorists. That's the label that's being used. And then there are also these other, laws and different proposals that are under this umbrella called like the Blue Lives Matter bills. And so, meaning police, right? Law enforcement lives matter. Yeah. And it just is used to obscure what is really going on, the conversation that we're trying to have, and the types of programmatic shifts and cultural change that we know needs to happen. But there are these emerging, laws, policies, and different things that are happening at the same time that just really cause a lot of confusion, and they distract, and they ultimately undermine our movements. And so I just want us, as a community, to understand the ways in which repression is morphing and is being codified.